Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin, and I'd like to speak of my spirituality today. I am a spiritual practitioner. I practice witchcraft. I practice different kinds of practices, to be honest. Um, and I've come to finding my own practice, which is essential in the end. It doesn't matter how many practices you actually practice. So, what kind of practices you practice? It doesn't matter what your ethnicity is, what your roots are to practice different forms of spirituality or witchcraft. It doesn't matter, or like spiritual practices, whatever you call. Actually, okay, so English is not my first language. And I'm not a native English speaker. So, for me as a Slavic boy, it's like some different like terms. They sound different and mean a bit different to me in Russian. So cope with me, please. um, it actually doesn't matter what kind of like practices like you practice. It means like, some people get offended by this. And I want to start with this. I think I think it will be very appropriate and for you guys, if you're watching it, to understand whether you want to go further with me and deep dive into what I'm going to say next. Please stay and I will appreciate it. But if you feel like, oh, I have to go, that's totally fine. We all different. That's what I've learned. And I keep learning this thing about all of us. Anyways, we all are different. And all the souls that exist there in the world, they all are different. Nothing like they might seem similar, you know, might feel, but they are different, different, different journeys. We all have different journeys. We have different pathways. Actually, by the way, let me show you. This is the card of the day, pathways. I love this oracle and I really recommend it to everybody if you love nature and spirits of the nature and old gods. Like, yeah. Anyways, yeah, for example, this is basically like English, Irish mythology here included in the oracle, which is created by gorgeous Naomi Cornock. And I'd like people to know more about this oracle and how just beautifully made and how it works. Like it works way different than you think. Which when I firstly got it, I thought, what is this? Like, how do you I've had in my mind, like, I'm going to use it for like path working. And the way I use it now, I don't even know. Like it just yeah, it works. So I recommend it actually. And I see here we see like different like gods which are not Slavic, right? They're not Slavic, and I'm Slavic. Like I don't know how maybe not 100% okay, but I'm Slavic. Like in my nature, in my human nature, not in my soul nature. My soul nature doesn't. doesn't have like you know ethnicity. Well, they souls they do have um their roots where they come from, you know, like I think everybody knows it. If you don't, that's totally fine. And if you don't believe in it, energies, okay, we can call it energies, right? Mhm. And energies, they always come from somewhere. It's balance, you know. When you banish something, it goes straight back to where it came from. And yeah, so, anyways, and I'm Slavic, and I use this gorgeous, super gorgeous oracle. Let me show you again. I just can't get enough of it, to be honest. Like, it's part of my actually daily practice, my personal practice. Um, so, yeah, actually, souls they are different, and it doesn't matter what is your human nature, where you were born or anything like this. You can practice different forms of spirituality, and it matters what's in your soul. Of course, it matters what's in your DNA, let's say so, of course. And you can also practice it too. But for example, I'm a Slavic boy, yeah, but Slavic gods are not part of my um, practice. And not all of them. Let's say so. Not all of them. They know part of. Um, you know, I think you might get confused here. So I'll go slowly. So here's the soul, and it has different energies. Different. It's not just one energy. It has different energies, and it has different families. And for example, we have a soul that is like it filled with more like dark energies, right? So more of a death, destruction. So probably the soul has Kali in family, Hecate or Hecate or Hecate. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Mm, probably someone from, I don't know, Aztec mythology, right? Probably, or maybe hell from mm, Norse mythology, and right. So they are all kind of the same, yet all of them are different. Even the family members, right? Hecate, Kali, Hell. Okay, let's go with Morena, or at least we call it Morena, um, the goddess of death in Slavic mythology, Slavic pantheon. And they all are different. They don't work the same as, for example, one another. You know, for example, Morena doesn't work as Hell. Hell doesn't work as Kali, and they all are different. But yet, their parts, right? Their pieces of their energy are in the soul, particular soul. And yet you wonder, but all of them are from different pantheons and different religions and cultures, and this girl is, I don't know, Australian. And this girl is Australian. How's that possible? And he comes incarnations. And samsara, right? You are born multiple times, and each time you're not an American gal, you know, a British gal. Each time you could be Indian, you could be, um, I don't know, African, you can be French, you can be Australian again. And all this, all this is in your soul's memory. And if you practiced in past lives, it also stays there, you know. I mean, it not like there, it's just stayed there and like that's it. No, it can also go further in your future incarnations and also the family members, the energies that you have inside of yourself. And you can, and it's more, much more to that than you can think. It's just like one example that can happen. No. Well, and some are different. Yeah, some can practice only with one um, religion, culture, pantheon of gods, or mythology. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what kind of like I know people, I know like people who practice voodoo. They don't have African roots. They don't. Yet the spirits welcome them. They do. Powerful, the powerful practitioner. I know only one. I know that there are more, much more. I know people who can practice this form of practice. And again, they they're not African. I know that people try to gatekeep something or I understand it. I do. I do understand it. But I stand with energies, not only one incarnation that you are living right now. And if and if you vibe with me, that'd be perfect. Actually, you know, that's how you like kind of understand like if you feel me right, if you understand what I'm saying, you kind of, oh, I've heard that girl speak of Kali, for example, and she works with her, yet she's not Indian. Hmm. Does that mean that I can work with her? Yes and no. Um, and here comes the complicated part of it. Let me take a sip. Here comes the complicated part. When you, so, for example, you are Hecate's daughter. Let's say so, yeah. Let's say Hecate's daughter. And you go to Kali, and Kali's like, um, you, 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 you go there. Yeah. You, what are you doing here? Which means you don't have particular access, particular energy, particular relative energy, let's say so, like kind of relatives, or like family membership to this particular deity. I'm not speaking of the whole pantheon. You can have access to a particular deity, but not the whole pantheon. So it's like all the gods, spirits, they have their own egregores, if you prefer this word, their own structure, their own energy home, besides the whole pantheon. And then they create a pantheon. And you can access to a few of them, or maybe just one, or maybe none of them, which is totally fine. You probably have different spirits, different gods, and different, I don't know, whoever that you can work with that are your family, and they always wait for you to like, come on, just say, I like, I'll help, I'll come to you, I'll wait, I'm waiting for you, like at this very moment. You can also have spirits uh that spirits, gods, energy, whatever. I'll, I'll just keep saying spirits, okay, guys? So, you can also have different spirits that you will work later, not now. It's not the time. No, no. It's not your time at all. If you think you're gonna work with me right now, child, no, you're foolish. I'm sorry. Just you know what I mean. And it works like that. Like you come to spirit and you're like, oh, okay, okay, well, okay, maybe not my spirit. And then in a few years, or maybe 10 years, or maybe 20 years, you meet the spirit again. And the spirit tells you, oh, now it's time. It's been long enough. Yeah. Whenever you're ready. And you might not be ready. Maybe in this whole incarnation. Maybe next one. Maybe in 10 incarnations. I don't know. And also, it can be a spirit that also, like, it needs time to work with the spirit, but it's like a spirit for a short term, you know. It's a certain experience that you have to receive in your life. And then this spirit just waves goodbye to you. It can be saddening for practitioners. But you have to understand to let go, when you experience something with a certain spirit, a part of it stays in you. That experience, that experience, a part of that spirit, it stays in you. So yeah, kind of you probably will never meet again, but do you have to if you already have like a part of it, like you basically are one at some point. And yeah, there are, when we speak of the spirituality, a lot of people think that it's something pretty and magical. It is magical. It is magic, witchcraft. It is. And people who practice, they know what it is. People who don't, they don't know what that, like, at all. At all. They don't know. Some people think it's ooh, and yeah, spirituality can be saddening. It can be harsh, tough, rough. It can be at some point like you can't keep going. Like you can't. You just want to give up. Just that's it. That's enough. Yeah, it all can happen. It all. You just. I want to share something with you. A little practice, just a small one. Whenever that happens, if you're experiencing it right now or later, or maybe you're just enough with your routine, maybe your practice became your routine and you feel like I'm tired or like I want something new, or maybe something just doesn't sit with you and you cannot sit with it too. Sorry, either. You cannot sit with it either. Again, it's not my first language. Sometimes I forget. And you feel like, I'm annoyed. Like, I'm annoyed. I just want to like lay in bed and so what you do, you grab a deck. See, this is Somnia Oracle. I really recommend it. It works more than just the dreams. Trust me. Trust me. It's much more. I prefer Oracle to the Tarot by Nicholas Bruno. Actually, like my practice became like very, very oracly, recently. Probably that will change, or maybe tarot decks that doesn't feel like tarot, for example, which sister, which is basically deck of mythology. I don't consider it as a tarot, which I love. So you grab a deck. You can grab Rune or Oem. This is my own that I've made myself. Oh, and you just shuffle a deck whenever you want. Like it can be any time of the day. It can be any place. But okay, so we will talk about the places. The place should be at least clear. You can cleanse with anything, or just you have to be like to feel you connect to your spirit guides or to a particular spirit that you want to talk to. You shuffle, for example, right? And I'm asking Baphomet, remind me who I am. The initiation. And I can pull multiple cards. Multiple. Even the whole deck, if I want. Why not? It's my deck. It's my tool. I can pull as much as I want. Or I can pull one from this deck, one from that deck, and that deck, and that deck. And I create like different structures with decks, and I like it. It's like ornaments or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like spreads, beautiful spreads. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Just wait. Where'd that card? Wait. I'm not getting rid of it. Thank you, Baphomet. And just remind yourself from time to time, let the spirits guide you. Don't be afraid to talk to them. You know, sometimes I just talk to them like I talk to you, like right now. I just talk to them. I can light candles, create a ritual, and just talk to them. Just really talk to them. Like, and I trust me, and you will receive your answers in different forms. And the spirits, the deities, the gods and goddesses that are your family, they truly love you. They do. They love you like most of all, like more than different gods can love you, you know. They do love you. They are part of you and you are part of them. Never forget it. No matter what are those spirits, they love you. You're you are family. And it's even more than it's much more than human love. And you're never alone. Never. You might feel lonely, but you're not alone. Never. I never feel alone. I never feel alone. I can't feel alone. Like, oh no, wait, oh my goodness. English, come back. English, come back. Sorry, guys. You never, yeah, you're never alone actually. Wait, yeah, right. You're never alone. You're never alone. Being lonely and being alone are different things. You can be alone, which I can't fathom the fact of being alone. I'm not alone. I'm never alone, even at the moment. I'm not alone. I don't feel alone. I don't feel like me right now. I'm alone, even though I'm alone right now, physically, but I'm not alone. It's just like to me, you know, that I had a fear like a very long time of like I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of loneliness. And you know what? I love loneliness. I love being alone. It's my best friend, to be honest. Like loneliness are always with me, and I love her. She's the best. She's honestly the best friend you ever need. It's it's space. It's so much space to grab. And yeah, this is my spirituality. I communicate with different gods. I feel different gods and goddesses and spirits, and some of them are part of me, some of them are lovely guests, and I don't know how they cope with me, to be honest. Sorry. But yeah, anyways, I'd like to see comments. I don't really care about likes, but I'd really like, yeah, you can like this video. That would be profitable at some point. I don't know. Will it? Will it be profitable? I don't know, but I like to read comments. I actually love YouTube and YouTube community for like commenting. I love reading comments. Like honestly, like I watch videos and I like reading comments. Like especially like when there are spirituality topics. I like. Oh, okay. What this person say? What this person say? Mm, And yeah, anyways, everybody is welcome. And um, I hope to make another video, but I don't know what, like, I'll probably feel what comes, you know. And yeah, anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time.